From Clare, Michigan at the Clare Church of the Nazarene, here is Pastor Tim Fall with your truth for the day.
Last time I asked you if you would consider pursuing the truth. Giving truth priority over and above opinions and agendas. And of course, you should have opinions and you should have agendas. But what if I gave truth the priority over my agendas? And you know, there's a funny thing about the truth, because the truth is. Now, what I mean by that is the truth will keep right on being the truth, whether I believe it, whether I accept it, whether I make it my opinion. The truth will just keep on being the truth anyway. I could dogmatically proclaim to you today that water is not wet, that I do not believe it, I will not accept it, that it does not make any sense at all. And guess what? Water will just keep right on being wet anyway. I think sometimes when we think about truth, we're inclined to start with things like the world that we live in, the universe that we're part of. We can stand beneath a starry sky and look up at the magnificence, the transcendence of creation, and we cannot comprehend it, and we do not understand it. And I don't think we ever will until we are with the one who created. But maybe instead of starting there, what if we started here? What if we started in our hearts? What if we started with this powerful, magnificent thing called love? You know, funny thing about love, I've never had anyone ever that has said to me, I do not believe in love. I do not think love is real. I think love is just a figment of our imagination. I just do not buy this thing called love. I've never had that happen. But across state lines, across national boundaries, around the world, in different nationalities, different religions, different peoples, love is a universal, undeniable thing, and yet there's not one shred of scientific evidence to prove that it even exists. And yet it's the only thing that most of us would quickly consider laying our life down for. The love of that grandbaby, the love of our grandchildren, the love of our spouse, the love of our family. That's the thing that without a moment's hesitation, we would take the bullet, we would step in front of the automobile to save their lives because of a thing called love. I personally believe the reason that we love, that this capacity, unlike anything else in all of creation, that it is born in the fact that you and I are created in the image or the likeness of God. And the Bible tells us God is love. The Bible tells us, for God so loved that he gave his love to us. He gave us the ability to love. And so I ask you today, in this season where we're handed circumstances that are so far outside of what is normal, I think it's a good opportunity to look into our hearts and to take the time to make the effort to renew relationships, to pick up the telephone, to make the call, to send the email, to be reminded that truly what is most important is not the tangible, but the reality of love. In Philippians, there's a favorite verse of mine, and it gives us a little consideration that we can latch on to today. In the 4th chapter and the 8th verse, it says, finally, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Think about these things because it changes our perspective. So think about this. I repeat over and over again, God does not love you because you're good. You will never be good enough to make God love you. God loves you because He is good and He is love. And He extends His love to us unconditionally. It's what we call grace because it's unmerited, undeserved. But a loving God simply, truthfully loves you. And so today, I just asked a simple question. What are you pursuing? And what are you doing with the love that God has extended and given towards you?
You can also join our community on Facebook. May God bless you and have a wonderful day.